Welcome to the 14th lecture of the course Forex in 3 Steps. This lecture, we will talk about the types of orders and setting target and stop loss orders in trading. This is a very important concept in trading that you all need to know of because these types of orders are the way you exit and enter the market and the financial markets. Let's get into it. Firstly, trade closing. Trade closing or trade opening can happen in two ways, an automatic way or a manual way. A manual way is basically you clicking a button to enter and exit the financial markets. You click on buy, you click on sell to sell, and that's the manual way. The other way is the automatic way, which is basically setting orders and leaving them be until they get triggered by price action. Like these pictures here, in this example, we have a stop loss order set here. So if the candles keep going down and the price keeps going down here and it hits this line, then this will automatically trigger. It does not require you to be present. Same with here. This person has set a take profit here on the green line, and if the price goes up and hits the green line, then the order will get triggered and his take profit order will get triggered. So automatic orders basically don't require you to be present. However, manual orders require you to be present and to click in order to trigger. Let's start by the main types of orders on trading platforms. These two types of orders are the main orders. You'll find them in every brokerage firm. And then we'll jump on to the more advanced types of orders later on. The first order type is called a market order. A market order is executed immediately at the best available market price. So basically, it's an instant order that makes you enter the market right away with the best available price. And here's an example of a market order. If I open a market buy, for example, right now, and the current price is here, this is the last candle, so the current price is here, then the market order will open a trade instantly and make me enter the market right away. On the other hand, a limit order is executed later when the price reaches a certain level. So limit orders or pending orders, some people call it a pending order because it is executed later, is the second type of order. And in this example, you can see if I decide not, I don't want to buy right now. I want to buy at a level below the current price. I want to buy cheaper. Then I have to set a limit order here and wait for the price action to come down, trigger my order here, and then this will make me enter the market. So the difference is this is instant and this is a pending order. None is better, but it's known that a market order is useful, much more useful when you're trying to short term trade or scalp trade because it allows you instant entry and instant exits of the market. However, limit orders is more popular with swing traders and high time frame, long term investment traders, which like to enter the market at a specific price cheaper than the current price of the market, and they like to hold trades for a longer period of time. Now, let's jump into the more advanced types of orders. Buy limits and sell limits are basically a limit order, but you can enter, of course, you can enter a market with a sell position or a buy position. And again, a buy limit is basically buying at a price lower than the current price, just like we discussed in the previous example. And a sell limit is vice versa, where you're selling at a price higher than the current price. All good, right? Okay, let's jump to the more advanced ones. A buy stop is buying at a price higher than the current price, not lower than the current price. And people might come to me and ask me, why would someone want to use this order and buy at a more expensive price? People usually want to buy at a cheaper price, not a more expensive price. Why would someone do that? And that's all preference. Some traders are called the breakout traders. They basically wait for a high and low, and they wait for some patterns to break and then they enter the market. So, for example, here someone can wait until this high is broken here. As soon as the price is able to go above this high and he wants to enter as soon as price breaks structure, then he can use a buy stop and put it right here. And as soon as the price hits here, it triggers him in, and he enters the market. And therefore, after the breakout, usually price continues to the upside. And sell stops are the same thing, but vice versa. It's selling at a price lower than the current price. These are not available in all of the exchanges. They are available in most of them, but you may be using a broker or a trading platform that does not offer buy stops and sell stop orders. Now let's jump to the types of orders during a trade. Firstly, we have the stop loss order. The stop loss is basically an order that closes the trade automatically at a certain price to limit losses. Stop losses are is the most important order you need, and you should always be using a stop loss when trading. The financial markets are risky, they're volatile, they can move up and down in very rapidly, and therefore you may lose all your money if you do not use a stop loss. A stop loss is crucial, and you should never enter a trade without having a stop loss set. The stop loss order is usually placed to protect your trade. So, for example, if I'm buying an asset, my stop loss goes underneath my entry price. In in case if price goes reverses and goes against me, I have like a protection, an order to protect me if the price goes against me very much. And vice versa. If I enter the market and open a short position or a sell position, then my stop loss goes above my entry price, so it can protect the price in case it reverses and goes up, even though you're selling. The other type of order you can place during a trade is a take profit order, and it has the same importance as a stop loss, but the stop loss is the number one. Number two is the take profit, and this is basically how you pay yourself in trading. You use this order to take profit, and it's an order that closes the trade automatically at a certain price to secure profit. And lastly, we have the trailing stop. The trailing stop moves the stop loss automatically as the price moves in favor of the trade to lock in profits. This type of order is not used by all traders. It's used by some for sure, and people use it to lock in profit and increase their stop loss in order to secure profits 100% even if the trade reverses. So, say for example, I buy gold at 3,000, then gold's price goes to 3,200, and I'm up $200. I can use a trailing stop to place an order, the trailing stop order, at 3,100 in case if gold goes back and goes and reverses on me, then I will have profits secured by placing my stop loss and trailing it higher than my entry price, which means I will win and profit if it gets hit and gets triggered. That's all of the orders you need to know. Next lecture, we will talk about MetaTrader 5, and we'll go through it step by step, and all of these orders will make more sense as we go through MetaTrader 5.